The intelligence agency designs and undertakes an illegal program focusing on experiments with human subjects. The project was leaked to the press, and the government was forced to lay off its leading scientists. After being laid off, many of the scientists were hired by the fundamentalist group Q100 to work on ethnic bioweapons designed for selective extermination. The government orders the covert elimination of the group Q100. You are a cleaner. Your mission is to make sure nobody finds out. Asset number 1080. You are activated, effective immediately. Before sending you into the field, we must assess your performance under the stresses of a live operation. To facilitate this, one of our agents has recently retired an underperforming asset at a construction site in Jakarta. To complete the task, hide all evidence of the killing and your own presence at the scene. And do not be careless. This underperforming asset was your predecessor.
There was a set of keys on the body, covered in grit and dust. This might come in handy. Just a... There, I can tell. I should take care of this mess before leaving. Good amount of room down there. Sand in, check. The cement is in. Water in, checked. The mix is ready. I pushed him down into the column. Perfect. No one's finding the body in there. Now to leave everything as I found it.
Thank you, Asset. You have adequately completed the task. Continue to perform at this level, and we'll have no need to use you for another cleaner's test run. We'll be in touch. Asset number 1080. Your task is to clean up after Q100's chief chemist, Dr. Henrik Niels. Niels has been working out of an underground facility near Cape Town. Our operatives successfully applied a lethal poison to the target's morning tea, and now we need you to tidy things up. Infiltrate via the ventilation duct that feeds directly into Niels' laboratory. Dispose of the body and be discreet with any security staff you encounter. Leave no trace.
Now I look like a real scientist. Desoxymethyltestosterone. Scopolamine acts as a central nervous system depressant. The pipette is filled. Hello?
Hey, Doc.
Talk to you later.
Yep.
Coffee? Poured it myself.
Sure, why not? Thanks.
The spiked coffee worked like a charm. Restricted area. Authorized person. The card open. Perfect. That was all the leverage I needed. It should turn now. The lampreys are acting manic. I shouldn't open the door while the aquarium is full. I can't open the door while the aquarium is full of water again. The aquarium is drained. The aquarium is full of water again. Dr. Niels is certified fish. The pipette is filled. I've added a little something to the lampreys are excited enough. I've added a little something. I don't follow. I've added a little something to the lamp. The lampreys are excited enough. No evidence of the body. Now to make sure there's no evidence of me either. I don't follow.
Creatively executed, Asset. We have confirmation that Dr. Niels sleeps with the lampreys. As you could tell by the nature of the man's work, his death was decidedly in everyone's best interest. Except his, of course. Asset number 1080, Q100's demolitions expert Grigory Lagunov is finally off the board. After we flushed him out in Moscow, he fled and holed up in an abandoned military depot outside Nanjing. We managed to poison his meal while he was resupplying in a nearby town, but impressively he made it all the way back to his compound before it kicked in. Get in and dispose of the body before the government finds it first. Exercise extreme caution. Lagunov's likely left some explosive surprises for any intruders.
It's abandoned, but seems to be in decent condition. According to intel, the target is located on the other side of this minefield. The track continues into the distance, nothing else out there. An old speaker. It's screwed to the wall mount. This station hasn't been used in decades. Propaganda for some long-forgotten war. It's abandoned, but seems... It's abandoned, but seems... It's rusted to the bike. I'll need some leverage to remove it. It's filthy in here. It's a workbench. They were right to throw this stuff out. It's useless. It's empty. I'm not that kind of cleaner. Ugh, no good. I need something to grip the plug tightly. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't get across that minefield. This station hasn't been used in decades. It's rusted to the bike. I'll need some leverage to remove. It's abandoned, but seems to be in decent. I don't follow. According to intel, the target is located on the other side. The track continues into the distance. Nothing else out there. I don't follow. What would that? It's rusted to the bike. I'll need some leverage to remove it. Propaganda for some long-forgotten war. I don't follow. It's abandoned, but seems to be in decent condition. The coil's connected to the speaker. Now it needs some current. The box is empty. Looks like an electronic security lock. I think I need to get power to the other end. Looks like an old Mi-26. Someone's using it as a shelter now. The furnace is off. I might be able to ignite it. The gas valve is open now. I should be careful. The gas valve is already open. Looks like an old Mi-26. Wonder how much stuff this thing blew up in its day. Maybe I could use the winch to pull the tank. The fuel, there's still some fuel in there. There's more than enough fuel to fill the jar. This thing should be able to start now. I need something to turn the ignition. I don't see any keys. The furnace is off. I might be able to ignite it. The body is ready to go into the furnace. The body is ready to go into the furnace. I don't follow. The gas valve is already open. The gas valve is already open. I don't follow. The gas valve is already open. I don't follow. What would that do? It's abandoned, but seems to be indeed. It's abandoned.
Glad to see you in one piece despite Lagunov's best efforts, Asset. The world will be a much safer and quieter place without him. Asset number 1080. Last night, Q100's logistics expert Gonzalo Rodriguez used a known alias to check into the Essenica Hotel in Buenos Aires. Turns out that was the last mistake he ever made. Our operative had to act fast to catch him in his room, so you may well have a bigger mess than usual on your hands. Housekeeping will begin making their rounds any time now. Make sure there's nothing for them to find.
It doesn't look comfortable at all. I might need it. There might be people inside. Great. Looking after the privacy of the neighbors. I don't follow. I should clean the room. I'm on the 6th. Great. I should clean the room. It doesn't look comfortable at all. It doesn't look comfortable at all. I'm happy with my own coat. It's a small oval pit. There are some beautiful paintings here. It duplicates the incoming cable signal to 2 outputs. I shouldn't turn it on. It'll make... It's the bedside light. It doesn't look... Great. I should clean the room. There might be... Great. Looking after the privacy of the neighbors. That should keep the staff out of my room. That might work. At least I'll know if anybody is inside. I'm on the 6th floor. Closed circuit television. Authorized employees only. It duplicates the incoming cable. I don't follow. It's the laundry car the staff uses. It's the laundry car the staff uses. I should put the keys back before I leave. Grease for drawer runners. It's a bag filled with spare parts. It's full of miscellaneous spare parts. I'm on the 6th floor. I'm on the 6th. I don't follow. I need a ladder to reach up there. The valve is now closed. The fuses from the switch There, that should get this thing working. Conveniently placed industrial equipment makes this job a lot easier. Did I leave anything out of place? I've opened the valve. The water is running. The faucet is now off. There might be people inside. It's not safe to enter. There might be. That should keep the staff out of my room. I don't follow. I've routed the 5th floor camera signal to monitors 5 and 6. The 6th.
With Rodriguez disposed of, this throws a wrench into Q100's entire operation. A wrench that will cause all their other leaders to slip up. That should present us with all the opportunities we need to pinpoint them and take them out. Head for the airport, asset number 1080. We're sure to have another lead by the time you arrive. Asset number 1080. Last week, one of our infrared satellites picked up a huge anomalous heat signature while passing over Montreal. Sure enough, Recon confirmed that Q100's chief engineer, Felix Bergeron, is operating a makeshift reactor out of an unassuming suburban home. Or rather, he was. You know how nosy neighbors can be. Leave them nothing to gossip about.
A little cleaning music couldn't hurt. It's a birthday card, signed and dated today. It's a birthday card, signed and dated today. To Jenny, my very favorite niece. Happy 12th birthday. Love, Uncle Felix. Where's the TV? The bottom of the cup looks filthy. The bottom of the cup looks filthy. Axis, bold as love, Jimi Hendrix. It doesn't look like it's been used recently. There are some tapes here. It's just a floor lamp. It's a pretty standard sofa. Books, papers, and old notes. Dishes, cutlery, and other typical kitchen stuff. I guess June 6th is an important date to this guy. Everything in here looks ancient. An empty bottle might come in handy. Voila! I found some keys in the safe. It's locked. There must be a better use for this wire. It's locked. The pool pump wire. Wearing these gloves as insulation was a good idea. I've fixed the connection. It's full of water now. I don't follow. There's plenty of space. There's plenty of space. The cement is dry. I need to wet it. I don't follow. There's plenty of space. I could use the gloves as an insulator, but I need something to bypass the connection. I put the cable back and fixed the lights. The door is closed.
Compliments, Asset. Often the most ordinary environment can often prove the most challenging in your line of work. We've dispatched a team of specialists to extract and decommission Dr. Bergeron's reactor. Don't worry, they'll clean up after themselves. Unfortunately, there's no time to celebrate your success. We just got a hit on another high-value target, and you're the closest cleaner we have. Asset number 1080. 2 days ago, a long-missing Q-100 operative by the name of Miklos Novak was spotted leaving Prague on a flight to Cameroon. His sudden activity was almost certainly the result of a dead man's switch triggered by our recent work. An agent tailed Novak to a church outside of Douala, where he had just disguised himself as a priest. Intel has long hinted at the presence of a Q-100 laboratory in the area, but we haven't had a solid lead until now. Decontaminate the site and keep an eye out. There's likely more to this church than it appears.
This one's burned out. This one's burned out. Nothing useful inside. Not much here besides a pencil cup and a strange box. Always thought about becoming a jewel thief. Decided it was too glamorous. This one's burned out. I can't read sheet music. It's probably for some old hymn. Why won't this note play? Is something blocking the air? I don't follow. Why won't this note play? I don't follow. Air is pushed through these hoses to the pipes above. Air is pushed. The door's unlocked. Whoa, there's a knife in here. Something's hidden back here. It's a rosary. It's empty now. This stone seems a little... It reads, "The angel's seventh chorus shall deliver the scripture, through which the light of Christ's love shall illuminate the path to eternal glory." The machine is projecting some Roman numerals. Look at this place. And I was starting to think the intel might be wrong. It's too heavy to lift. I need some leverage. It's too heavy to lift, but I can... Perfect removal. I'll reattach the remaining rope later. It's too heavy to lift. I need some leverage. Novak is resting with his fellow shepherds. If that isn't a proper burial, what is? Now to tidy up. I should close the sarcophagus. I don't follow. The panel is off the organ. Nothing interesting inside. No need. I've already opened the passage. No need. I already got the key out. No need. No need. I've already opened the box. What a strange machine. It has a lens, so I guess it uses light somehow. It's an empty... The door is locked. This one's burned out. This one... I don't follow. It's locked. I should put this back inside the organ.
Immaculately conceived, Asset. Mr. Novak's body will remain as hidden as the catacomb it now resides in. Asset number 1080, Q100's chief propagandist, Sofia Vasquez, has been on the run in the U.S. for months now. We finally pinpointed her location with a positive vocal match on a tap payphone call in Salt Lake City. She was taken out in a derelict part of town, so you might need to get creative to properly dispose of this one.
She still has a hook in her forehead. Guess I'll remove that first. I should take care of that alarm as soon as possible. No use, the car's in park and I need to turn off that alarm before someone calls the cops. Just the air condition. No use, the car's in park and I don't even have the key. No use, the car's in park and I don't even have the key. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Maybe it's disconnected. No use, the car's in. No use, no use, no use, the car's in park and I don't even have the key. Don't see too many stick shifts these days. I can barely smell it. Must be ancient. The trunk is locked. Nothing happened. Got it. The trunk is open. I should avoid carrying the... The trunk is already open. The trunk is already open.
Where's the fire?
Stay cool. I'd like to report an abandoned car.
Sure, where is it?
Outside the old abandoned video store.
How long's it been there?
Looks like at least a few weeks.
We'll send somebody as soon as we can.
It worked. Your vehicle has been towed to the salvage facility located at 4155 Green Avenue. Perfect. I should wait until dark. Rotten. I don't think it's useful. There's nothing else. There's nothing else useful in. I should pick. Okay, I've made it inside the crane. The crane is already down. The crane. It's stuck. It's stuck. This car definitely deserves to be in a junkyard. I've loosened the grate. I can get in. There are some numbers written on it. 6, 12, 9, 12, 3, 3, 12. It's locked. I shouldn't force it. The current date is June 30th, 1984. Nothing in there. It worked. There's a key inside. The controls don't work unless the key's in. The controls don't work unless the key's in. It's already open. All right. No one's going to separate body parts from car parts. Now, do I really have to clean up a junkyard? It's locked. This place hasn't been cleaned in ages. I need to deflate it first. I don't follow. He shouldn't be able to. That wall.
You continue to impress, Asset. Perhaps we should start instructing our assassins to provide you with more of a challenge. Vasquez was crucial to Q100's efforts in acquiring and retaining top talent. She's going to be missed, so at this point, even without a trail of evidence, they'll surely see the pattern in our work. We should prepare for retaliation sooner rather than later. Lay low. Asset number 1080, we called it. They've spotted what we're up to. In an effort to disrupt our counter-operation, Q100 recently employed the services of a famous Swedish assassin named Johan Torresson. They of course forgot that a famous assassin is much less desirable than an anonymous one. Needless to say, our agent made quick work of theirs. Torresson was taken out in his hunting cabin, which means there should be limited human interference. All the same, don't get sloppy.
I need the key to start. Not too densely packed. The cabin is a typical construction for this area. It's too cold to just wander around exposed. This is no time to relax. I need the key to start it. I need the key to start it. There's plenty of wood back at the cabin. The tank is full. I don't follow. What would that do? I should either leave the body in the cabin or put... The dish of the day is kutbuller. I think that's just meatballs. Danger. Thin. I don't follow. What would that do? Whoops. I thought he was going to sink. Down he goes. He'll be picked apart in no time. Still, I should double-check everything before I leave. Might as well drop these down here. An old abandoned. It's a police. The glove compartment is closed. I need the key to start it.
Intel confirms no chatter over emergency frequencies. Solid work, asset. The legendary Johan Torreson's career has come to a fitting end. Shame it's too risky to make an offer on his newly unoccupied cabin. We doubt that Q100 would attempt such a foolish endeavor a second time, but stay vigilant all the same. It is becoming increasingly clear that it would be non-trivial to replace you. Asset number 1080, a synthetic virus is only as dangerous as it is contagious. To that end, Q100 enlisted the help of Dr. Lucien Beaumont, a brilliant epidemiologist with many more talents than scruples. Beaumont conducted his research out of a life sciences museum in Toulouse, where he so recently met his overdue end. Do the late doctor a favor and scrub up for him.
Looks kinda small, for a mammoth. Getting some good shots?
Please don't disturb me. This is delicate work.
If you say so. Afternoon.
Hello?
Not many people today.
It's been slow for weeks.
Why's that?
Look around. This place is a snooze fest.
Aren't you getting tired of standing there?
Not getting tired of the paycheck.
Fair enough. Do you have a map of the museum?
There's a ton of them right in front of you.
Right. Thanks. Not many people today. Why's that?
Look around. This place.
Not many people today. Why's that?
Look around. This place.
Thanks.
Enjoy your visit.
What do you think of the mammoth?
Nah, they made it look a lot cooler in the brochure.
Classic museum scam right there. Hi there.
Hi.
Are you lost?
No, I just forgot how to get back to the candy machine. Stupid candy machine.
Where are your parents?
Looking at boring plant fossils.
Do you want me to take you to them?
No thanks. I'm not supposed to follow strangers.
What's your problem with the candy machine?
I wanted chocolate, but it gave me gum.
Could I have some gum?
Depends. You got some chocolate?
Ah, a businessman. I respect that. Are you a big crocodile fan?
I thought this was an alligator.
How do you tell the difference?
I don't know. Ask nicely.
See you around?
Mm-hmm.
Look at the size of that thing. Look at the size of that thing. I'm very happy for those to stay behind glass. It's empty. Looks kinda small, I mean, for a mammoth. This door needs some sort of keycard. This door needs some sort of keycard. There are loads of coins in the water. I'll just borrow this while he can't notice. Huh. I guess even the guard doesn't have access to this room. I should return the guard's keycard before he notices it's missing. Yikes, I guess some murder weapons never go out of style. Foundation by Isaac Asimov. Foundation. Foundation by Isaac Asimov. The professor's notes. Looks like he was preparing to leave the country. I'm in. There's a set of keys inside. Just a table. Who embalms a turtle and then... Good Lord, that's a lot of blood. I need to get rid of it fast. Looks like it sterilizes substances by heating them up. Looks like someone I don't follow. It's locked. It's unlocked. Okay. One big chocolate bar.
Finally! Here's your gum or whatever.
See you, kid. Well, that was disgusting. Yellow. Yellow. That looks an awful lot like blood. I don't follow. The inserting hose is not connected to a container. I don't... What would that do? The blood has been extracted. He looks awful. The blood has been extracted. He looks awful. The drum is empty. The blood has been extracted. He looks awful. I should prepare the body first. The inserting hose is not connected to a container. I need some kind of container to hold what comes out. The drum is empty. The inserting hose is not connected. It's the table for all the embalmment work. Now he looks like part of an exhibit. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Working hard or hardly working?
Both, I guess. This is the most boring job on the planet.
Don't let the cavemen hear you. Want to switch jobs for the rest of the day?
I know I hate my job, but I'm pretty sure I'd hate yours more.
You in for happy hour?
Nah, I'm already 3 drinks in.
Huh? How?
Hip flask.
Thanks for your time.
What do you think you're doing?
I have a work order to swap out this caveman.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
I don't think so. I'm new.
Uh-huh. Who sent that work order?
James McCarthy.
If Jimmy sent you, go ahead.
Thanks. Aren't some exhibits all dead bodies? This is way less creepy. Okay, time for a final pass. I don't follow. His pose looks like it's missing something. Looks like it sterilizes substances by heating them up. Whoa, the caveman melted completely. Cool. Someone will probably reuse this wax. It's locked. I'll just slide the keycard under the door.
How gracious of you to allow the late Dr. Beaumont to donate his body to science. No doubt he appreciates it, or at least a more ethical scholar would. With Beaumont's death, Q100 has no hope of completing a bioweapon to deploy their cockamamie mind control chemicals. However, this fact may drive them to unleash lesser pathogens in an act of desperation. We must disrupt their ability to do so. More to come. Asset number 1080. To more effectively distribute their weapons across borders and oceans alike, Q100 paid off Diogo Morales, logistics expert for the largest drug cartel in Guatemala. Fortunately for us, intel indicates that no other cartel members were aware of this arrangement. I'm sure we don't need to tell you that this cartel is not a forgiving bunch. Ensure that they have no reason to suspect us.
It's unlocked. Maybe this'll be easy for... Nobody to play against. The coals are too hot. I need something to pick them up.
What the hell? I just got it serviced.
A lot. There's a sample drug on his coat. Maybe I could use this to give him a taste of his own medicine. It's his coffee mug. I should hide and let the mug work its magic. Wow, that stuff is strong. He looks out of his mind. Hey there.
Hello, boss.
How about that coffee?
Must be a new blend. It's usually pretty weak, but today I can't feel my legs.
Wow. Can I try some?
No!
Do you smuggle drugs?
I most certainly do not druggle smugs.
I said smuggle drugs.
Oh, then yes.
You know the combination for the padlock out there?
Nah. You'd have to ask the leprechauns guarding it.
Tell me more about these leprechauns.
Sure. Their names are Mike, Ranch, and Vint. Today is Mike's birthday.
Why aren't you at the party?
Because I have to work, duh. Ranch, my main man. We've been best friends for many years now.
He share any of his gold with you?
Never talk to a leprechaun about his gold. Oh, Vint. Vint in his eyes.
Gross.
Super gross. Oh, Vint. Vint in his eye.
Gross.
Super gross. Ranj,
He share any of his gold with you?
never talk to a leprechaun.
See you later.
What?
Voila. It's a vial with some transparent liquid in it. I need the forklift. Plane loaded. I don't follow. Plane loaded. The tractor seems to belong to the owner of the... Perfect. The knife is packed with the body now. The tractor's... The tractor seems to belong to the owner of the cabin. I don't follow. No way I'm removing it with my bare hands. It's even bigger than it looked. I don't follow. What would that do? The forklift is holding cargo. I need to... Plane loaded. No need, I'm already inside. It's locked. It's a small airplane with a humanitarian logo. It's a straight out of drug smuggling mission. All of the planes are Cessna models. I can't keep the guy. All of the planes are Cessna models. The fuel hose is already connected. The fuel hose is already connected. All of the planes are Cessna. The fuel tank is now completely full. All of the planes are Cessna models. The fuel tank is now completely full. The fuel tank is now completely full. I can't leave the area. I can't leave the area carrying the cargo. I can't leave the area carrying the cargo. It's a small airplane with a straight out of drug smuggling. All of the planes. It's a small airplane. I can't leave the area. Up, up, and away. If I tidy up properly, we should be in the clear.
Excellent work. They'll get quite the surprise and quite the message when Morales shows up on delivery. Intel suggests the cartel is blaming a rival gang, with none of the suspicion pointing toward us. Blood will inevitably be spilled, but we have bigger concerns. We must now eliminate the roots of Q100 before they vanish underground. The stakes are too high to fail now. Asset number 1080, we're sending you to prison. No, not like that. The place is in desperate need of a cleaner. We're getting close. To the best of our knowledge, only 2 members of Q100's senior leadership remain. First, their chief financier, Olivia Ryan. She has eluded us for some time, using an alias to hide as an inmate in a Brisbane prison of all places. We just managed to apply a poison to the food in her commissary order, which should eliminate her within the hour.
It's too dirty. There's a plum on the line. It might be useful for something. Nothing interesting inside. This guy really loves fishing. A fireplace shovel. There's a rotten apple at the bottom. Ugh. There's an empty bottle inside. There's an old battery in here. It's bolted in. I can't pick it up. It came out perfectly. I don't follow. What would that do? I can't do that. I bet this sewer goes below the prison. I don't follow. It's power. Those are some filthy pigs. This could do some serious damage. I don't follow. Those are some filthy pigs. This car is in a pretty... This car is in a pretty bad state. I can get through now. One of these must be the TV feed. One of these must... This should cut the TV feed. The guard is trying to fix the TV. I should take advantage of this. The door is closed. I don't follow. The door is closed. I don't follow. The panel is well attached. I need something for leverage. The door is closed. I don't follow. The door. Bingo. If I take the key, the guard will notice when he returns. I need to copy it somehow or put it back. I don't follow. I need some sort of container. This car is in a... This could do some serious damage. Excellent. A perfect mold of the key. This should melt the plum. It looks just like the original. I should douse the fire later. It's full of water now. It's open now. I don't follow. I don't follow. What would that do? Someone's up there based on the shadow. It's as disgusting down here. I can't just pick the rat up. Let's see if the apple does the trick. I should leave the area. It worked. One giant filthy rat.
Oh, where do these things keep coming from?
I've loosened it now. Some other cameras. Perfect. I should record a loop of at least 6 seconds. The tape is blank with no recordings at all. It's recording now. Okay, that's enough loop. The tape has already been recorded. It seems this button isn't working. The tape has already been... The recorded video is now looping. I shouldn't... They're illegible. Those are some office cameras, some other cameras. Perfect. Empty cans. More empty. It's locked. This is the correct cell block. Perfect. The cell was unlocked. Wow. She really does look asleep. Maybe they poisoned her food. The acid should make it easier to move. That's one. Done. I hope I can grab it somewhere in those big pipes. Done. The paint should work as a guide. I need to remember to put that back later. The body is ready for processing. Nothing else of use in here. Looks straight out of the butcher shop. Those are some... Pigs are smart, right? Hope they aren't smart enough to hide. This car is in a pretty bad state. There's an old battery in here. This car is... The prison... This car is in... This car... This car... This car... This car... It's open. There's no tape in the VCR. The tape has already been recorded. The recorded video is now looping. It's already streaming from the tape. It seems this button is... Recorded evidence destroyed. Perfect. No signs of the key.
A decidedly gruesome solution, even in your line of work. Effective, but gruesome, and at least the pigs are happy. A nice clean-up for us, however. The prison will not be inclined to make public the apparent escape of an inmate who was never officially there. Make yourself scarce for now, number 1080. We'll be in touch very soon. An unfortunate setback. One of our intelligence operatives, Victor Nash, attempted to defect to Q-100 during a botched sting in Azerbaijan. Nash was gravely wounded while fleeing and was forced to seek aid at a local hospital. This made it easy to finish him off, but hiding the evidence is another story.
It's a garbage can. It's a chocolate vending machine for Victor Nash. Looks like they spiked his IV to do the job. It's a chocolate vending machine. It's a chocolate. It's a chocolate. It's a garbage can. The door is jammed. It's a donation box. It's locked. I can't leave until I'm done here. It's an exit sign. I can't do that while she's sitting right there. It's an exit.
Printouts and over 5,000 products delivered.
It's a donation box. His record says his name is Roman Boyko. His record says his name is Isaac Serko. I'm starting to feel like a real philanthropist. It's a donation box. It's locked. That's blocked. I don't see anything I don't see anything I can use. I don't see I don't see anything I can. It's empty. That's blocked. So it's his degree. General Surgeon, February 1977. I don't see anything I don't see anything I can use. Easy money. It's ready to use.
Cancel code green.
Those lovebirds should leave me alone now. The door is jammed. It worked. I don't need that. Discharge certificate report code 0200. Death certificate report code 3323. I don't follow. That's Block's desk. It's the computer screen. It's the computer screen. It's the computer screen.
Central code green. Central code green.
That's Isaac's bed.
Central code green. $8.36.
Filing false paperwork certainly isn't the most visceral disposal. Should make it easy to clean up after. I need to remember.
Central code green.
The proper fate for a turncoat such as Nash, a mislabeled corpse shoved into a filthy drawer. Dignity is for the loyal. The nature of his punishment should come as no surprise. After all, you saw what became of your predecessor, and they were merely incompetent. This complication will set us back, but not by much. Our work is nearly complete, Asset. Asset number 1080, this is it. This is the big one. Sensing the walls closing in around him, Q-100's mastermind Nikolai the Bull Stoichkov risked fleeing his hideout via the Trans-Siberian Railway. As if we haven't been monitoring the railway's operation for years. You will board the express number 6512 in Kaita. Stoichkov's body is somewhere on that train. Find it, and make sure no one else ever does. The time has come to permanently erase Q-100 from history.
Good morning, madam.
Finally some company. Come sit.
Don't you think it's a little early to be drinking?
First time in Russia, friend?
Do you know what station is next?
No clue. I think there's a schedule on the wall somewhere.
Thanks. What are you reading?
Ivan Goncharov's A Common Story. Just finished.
I've heard of him. Mind if I borrow it?
Not at all. If, my friend, you can outdrink me.
Okay, what are we drinking?
Ha! Asking the Russian what we are drinking. Take a guess.
Do you know what station is next?
No clue.
Thanks. I should go.
Come back soon, friend. I am so very bored.
It's open now. What a mess. I should seal off this bathroom somehow. Good idea. It's flooding now. I should let the crew know. This train is 6 to 512. Nice curtains.
Just gonna stand there or you got something to say?
Would you mind moving to another seat? I need some extra space.
The hell you need more space for? This is a 4-person cabin.
I ran into some friends a few carriages back.
Then go sit in their carriage, genius. This is my seat.
Could I borrow your book for a bit?
Huh? No, I'm still working on it.
What if I bring you something else to read?
Depends what you bring. Good luck finding something good on this train.
Where are the other passengers?
It's just us. Hardly anybody takes this line these days.
Where are the other passengers? Enjoy. This is the train's route. I should figure out a good place to stop it. Hello, sir. Good morning. Not a big talker. Got it.
Can I get you anything else, sir?
Water's entering my cabin from a bathroom. Can I please have the rag?
Be honest, is it clean water?
The cleanest.
Ugh, fine. Bring it back.
Sure thing, thanks.
First of all, that's mine. Second of all, I'm still working on it.
There was some... Hello, sir.
Hello to you.
Do you have an extra book I could borrow?
I should have an extra in here somewhere. Yep.
Could I borrow it for a while? The boredom's starting to get to me.
Ha! Rookie mistake. Here you go. Please bring it back when you're done.
Of course, thank you. Is the air conditioning working in here?
For once, I think it is. It breaks down on these old trains all the time.
Huh. Good to know. Is the air conditioning working in here?
For once, I think it is.
Huh. See you later.
Take care.
Locked. The next carriage is the cargo carriage. I can't do anything as long as the crew is in there. Beg your pardon?
Can I help you?
I think the AC is broken.
It probably just isn't set to your liking, sir. No one else has complained.
All set, thanks.
Did you need something, sir?
I think the women's restroom is flooded.
Ugh, not again. Thanks for letting me know, sir. I'll be there in a minute.
Could you do me a favor and call the crew?
What for?
The AC definitely isn't working at all.
Now that you mention it, it's getting pretty warm. Why don't you call the crew?
My call button is broken.
Ah, all right. I'll call them.
I appreciate it. See you later. I should hurry before the There were some keys. This is carriage number 3.
Can I get you anything else, sir?
I'm good, thanks. I'll have a vodka.
You got it.
I'll have a vodka.
You got it.
She's still using the bleach to clean up. I should leave her alone right now. This is carriage number. This is... She's still using the bleach to clean up. I'd rather drink water from the toilet. She's still... The attendant left this bleach behind. Should be useful. The bottle is empty now. The tap is up. The bottle is full of water. I better not drink this. So, are we drinking or what?
Of course, bring 2 bottles of vodka.
I guess I'm buying then.
Naturally. You want my book, yes?
I should go.
Come back soon, friend. Perfect. But we need another for you.
Right. Hold on. I don't follow. What would that do? I should go.
Come back soon. Wonderful. Let's begin. Cheers!
Cheers. Damn, those pills are strong. The title reads, Ivan Goncharov's A Common Story. Does this book look interesting to you?
I've been meaning to read this one. All right, you can borrow mine. Be sure to bring it back before the last stop.
A train ticket was inside. Okay, let's change this ticket's assigned seat. According to your ticket, you're in the wrong seat.
How the hell would you know?
You left your ticket in your book. Check it out.
I hate getting old. Fine, I'll move after I finish this chapter.
This should clean a lot better now. Much better. Okay, nobody will enter the bathroom now. If I cover his head, it might look like he's napping. There we go. Just having a nice nap. We just left Perma Station. I need to stop this train. It's open now. The door is locked. It worked. There's no one in here. I guess that makes sense since we're going in the other direction. No idea how these work. Come in, dispatch. Do you read? Over.
This is dispatch. What can we help you with, operator? Over.
This train is reporting an overturned carriage.
Operator, dispatching emergency crews and notifying preceding trains to stop immediately.
Roger that. Over and out. It's too heavy to lift. I don't follow. This is... I don't follow. What would that do? It's too heavy to lift. I don't follow. What would that do? This is carriage number 2. If I... Okay, he's fastened. Nice. He's secured now. So long, my good friend. It's done. I'm done. And it's closed. And it's closed. The door is locked. Here's your book back, sir.
Wow. Did you finish it already?
I got the gist.
Thanks for returning that.
Excuse me, this pen was on the floor.
Ah, thanks.
I found this book out in the hall.
Oh, thank goodness. I've been looking.
You forgot the bleach in the bathroom.
Whoops! Thank you.
Why return the money? My karma's already shot. Here's your book back.
That didn't take long. Too tough for you?
Yep, way too many big words. Nobody will find them now.
Thank you, Asset. Your actions tying the bow, the Q-100 counter-operation, has been successfully executed in full. All evidence of the initiative was secured in a federal black site until it was obtained by an unidentified deep cover operative. Additional countries joined the biological arms race, pitting the government against its own creations.
World leaders are demanding that Panama City officials investigate an ongoing viral outbreak as an act of bioterrorism. The highly contagious virus, which presents with severe flu-like symptoms, has already claimed the lives of at least 50 people and threatens to spark a global pandemic via shipping routes that pass through the Panama Canal.